Good morning, Star Citizens. Hopefully this is coming through. Let me just check my settings right quick. Alright, yeah, looks like we're going through just fine. Good morning, Jason, Maladox. Good to see you guys. It is, what is today? Wednesday, right? Wednesday, January 13th, 2021. Let's see what we can get up to today. And today will probably be another short-ish stream. Hey, Lee. Good morning. Good to see you. Hey, Moonhopper. Not bad. Not bad at all, I guess, all things considered. Oh, Jason, it was cold. Super cold. I mean, I didn't go swimming. We were just, near it. But I always forget that large bodies of water generally keep a cooler temperature around them. Hey, Richard, welcome back. Seems I've lost my helmet again. Richard, any luck with the, oh wait, no, you weren't going to reset your account, right? Mel, I got a little bit yesterday. Not, probably as much as I wanted to. I woke up a bit late. I woke up sore, though. Incredibly sore. Turns out, walking around with the metal detector and digging and stuff will, it's not the most athletic hobby by any means, but, it's been a while since I've used a shovel. It wasn't even like a shovel. It's like a weird knife. It's like a digging knife, like a digger dagger, if you will. Hey, Vidar. Good morning. Okay, yeah, helmet's back on. Good deal. That's fair, Richard. Honestly, I don't really blame you. And the Buccaneers at Everest. So, you know what? We'll just probably file a claim on it right quick. I mean, like, we could take the Sentinel. I probably need to kit it out. I don't know. I don't find myself liking the Sentinel. Hey, Sibo. Good day to you. Yeah, I got a bit. I woke up a bit later than usual, which is good. Which is, good because that means like maybe I can actually start waking up at a decent human time. We're just gonna walk around for a minute while that goes. Although I guess not in front of that guy. Yeah, I think I woke up around midnight-ish, which was good. Better than like the 10 or 11 p.m. that I've been getting. But yeah, like, so we drove out to the lake. And I mean, I don't think we got there till 9:30-ish. And it was still like -4 degrees Celsius out there, so like high 20s for us Fahrenheit people. And like it was kind of like entering like a new region in a video game. Like it was pretty much instant from like kind of whoa. What just happened? Aha, there we go. Okay, that was scary. But yeah, like we went from like a kind of warm area to just hitting this like wall of frozen mist and still ice on the ground. Like it wasn't, snow, but everything was frosted over. It was super nice. It was also very cold. I made the mistake of wearing my Cloud Imperium hoodie that I was gifted. And I should have wore like an actual jacket, like something thick, because like walking up and down the beach for an hour and that was not full on winter wear. Hey, Delvey, nice to hear. Yeah, the Nomad, like especially if you kit the Nomad out, for PvE missions, the Nomad's amazing. Like, the thing can handle surprisingly well. So, yeah, like, you've got a very competent ship there. Vidar, I'm probably gonna look between, either the bounty missions or the, unauthorized surveillance. Because I know the bounty missions start to pay more, but I feel like the surveillance ones are much quicker to knock out. Hey, Elfiner, welcome back, man. Hope you're doing alright. Hey, Gruff, good morning to you. Not so bad, although, okay, so... so listen. I think I may have went over my sodium intake for the day, so I gotta eat, like, you know, fruits or water or whatever. Because, the lake we drove up to, there's a little gas station nearby. And they've got an Arby's. Now, Arby's is something that I have just been casually aware of in my life. Like, once upon a time, I had a grandmother who gave me a $10 gift card to Arby's, which was strange, because the closest Arby's was, like, 45 minutes away. So I've always had this weird, I don't like Arby's because of that gift card situation thing. And I kept forgetting that there's one semi nearby, especially on the way to that lake. So, I swung by, and, they had these chicken sandwiches, and, listen, I am a sucker for chicken. Usually just packed with sodium, but I am a sucker for chicken. So I had a chicken sandwich, and then I drove out there at about 2 a.m. for more chicken sandwich goodness, because since it's in part of like a gas station, they're 24 hours. So had another, looked it up. Those things are like over 1,000 milligrams sodium each. And, yeah, so, blood pressure medication's probably gonna be doing its duty today. Hey, chat. Good morning. Oh, shoot, that reminds me, I should probably get my blood pressure medication and everything else ready. Give me just 1 second, guys. Let me step away for half a second here. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I've got into the habit of trying to put my medicine in front of me while I'm at the computer so I can remember it, because otherwise I do the whole, oh crap, I forgot to take it. It's 4 hours later. No wonder I feel like garbage. Hey, Nelson. Good morning. 21,000. That's worthwhile. Where is it? I'm also glad that the, sorry. Oh, God, my throat. Ugh. It's all that cold air from yesterday. I'm glad the ECNs are local now. So, you know, used to, like, you get an ECN, it's like, oh, jolly. I'll take my my fighter over there, and then it turns out it's, you know, 40 million kilometers away. Then you have to cancel, and the poor guy dies. Oh no, Nelson, I got water. Like, that was one problem. Throat wasn't dry; I just had gunk. That's what I get for walking around the beach, and it's like -4 degrees Celsius. But yeah, like, back to the metal detectoring. we get there, and like, usually you've got to fill out a form and stuff, which is basically just, you know, do right. But with the whole Corona thing, they just told us to stay away and just call them to let them know that we were there. You know what? Before we get into this situation, let's just go ahead and overclock everything. So yeah, like we get there and Lake Catherine in Arkansas, not the biggest beach, not the biggest beach at all. It's very small for a beach, very very homely. Hey, Ziff. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just got some gunk in my throat. I think it's probably just from not using my voice for, the whole day, pretty much. You guys will have to excuse me as I hack and cough. Promise I'm not sick, or if I'm sick, I don't know it. Like I don't feel it. All right, what do we got? Buccaneer. They're weird AI ninja dodging. So yeah, like we get out to the beach and we're doing our metal detectoring thing. And the thing I kind of forgot when it comes to metal detectoring is if you detect something, you're gonna have to dig it up. And I have forgotten just how much junk and trash people just, leave out all over the place. And it's a lake, park rangers and various other people try to clean up, but there's just going to be things that that people are going to leave. Nelson, today we are in the Drake Buccaneer, one of my favorite fighters. Definitely not the best fighter, not a meta fighter, but when doing missions, it is pretty fearsome. Hey, Russell! Negative, Nelson. It is not stock. Tell you what, I will give you the quick rundown on this thing. Usually it comes with a Revenant on top, 2 Panthers, and then 2, size 1 Gatlings on the wingtips. Has a very mediocre power plant. We've replaced the power plant with a JS300 and all attrition. So 1 size 4, 2 size 3s, and 2 size 1s. Also has a very mediocre missile complement. But, it's not really a missile platform. You know what I forgot to take? Call to arms. Whoops. Yeah, Gruff, have a good one, man. Hey, Veritas. I felt like I slept a bit longer yesterday. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about this. Remove claim jumpers, right? You get paid $22,500 to fly, through all these turrets shooting at you, a mess of prospectors. Like, just generally it's a very high intensity mission. Or you can do this, which is local. You don't have to fly very far. You get paid $20,000 and it takes about 2 minutes. So, just gonna go ahead and, knock that one out. Also, can't help but notice the lack of bounty hunting missions I have. Maybe I've got to go over to Hurston, but still. Yeah, of course, Nelson. Also, Kai, good to see you. So yeah, anyway, like we're at the lake. We're doing our metal detectoring thing. And like we were trying to, walk further out than what you might normally experience at the beach because the water level was about, I'd say 6 feet lower than what it usually is, just due to winter. Hopefully, trying to find like, jewelry that may have washed out a bit, coins, things like that. All we found was a little bit of wire, bobby pins, like 2 bobby pins, 1 bottle cap, and 1 pull tab off a soda can, which is supposedly one of the most common things you find when using a metal detector. Basically, the Pidgey or Bidoof of metal detectoring, if you want to use Pokemon terms. But we didn't even really find that much. And, at the same time, though, like, You know, we were just amateurs starting out. So there's probably other people who've gone out there and found all the good stuff. And at the same time, it's also the off season. You know, it's January, so if people are going out there, they've had plenty of time to scoop up the decent stuff. And they've probably also set their metal detectors to filter out and ignore iron, which is totally a thing you can do. Actually, the metal detectoring actually felt very similar to detecting ores in Dual Universe. So that actually prepared me pretty okay for using the metal detector. And it was fun. Like it was cold out there, but it was fun. But I'd definitely do it again. We'll probably go out to one of the other lakes in Arkansas. Lake Catherine is a very quick drive for us. About a 30-minute drive going slow. All right. Hey, Owen, yeah. I enjoy my Buccaneer immensely. And it does fairly well, you know, fighting. It can turn in less than 30 seconds. Well, Nelson, I will say that the Arrow is pretty much the highest regarded fighter at the moment. Like, it is pretty much the Mary Sue of fighters, at least when it comes to PvP. Granted, if you're not doing like the crazy four-dimensional chess, dodging everything by micromanaging, I'm sorry. Is that a prospector? That is a prospector. But yeah, like if you're just not doing like the 90 times content micro dodging, then I can see where the Arrow might fall flat. That's not really a thing that I do a lot of. Like the Buccaneer is where I like to stay. I mean, you could go for the Buccaneer. It holds two shields. The stock loadout is kind of underwhelming as far as components go. And there's always the Gladius too. The Gladius is pretty much the swap out. It's a balanced fighter. You've got two shields, plenty of staying power, same amount of weapons, and a larger missile complement. Yeah, what Vidar says too. Like if you're looking for a heavy fighter, like something that can tank, go Vanguard. Vanguard will make mincemeat out of just about anything, and it's fairly tanky. It's large, but it is tanky. They're just, you know, a bit more expensive. Like if you're buying in game, they're about 2 to 3 million. I always hate the ones right there. Kamari is just so close to the planet. Ah, yeah. Alexander speaks some truth there. Miss is a bit of a whale, but my god, that missile platform. Yeah, I'd say so, Nelson. Tell you what. Mine isn't, like, fully upgraded. Like, I'll actually have to slap some stuff back on it. But, if you want, I could grab my Sentinel right quick, since we're right here at Port Olisar. At least see how it handles. Granted, I'll have to put something on the nose because I may have removed the attrition. Yeah, of course. Believe me, I'm fine with it. We both show up wearing the same thing? How embarrassing for him. Nothing on the wingtips, though. Who owns this? I stopped caring. But yeah, let me, yeah. Let me get in here and, edit my Vanguard. Now, like I said, it's not fully kitted out, but, I can at least show you what it can do. Actually, hold on. We can buy some loadouts here. Now, the issue with the Vanguard, and, you know, so there's some contention on this. It's the fixed nose weapons a lot of people don't like. Because they're all fixed size 2s, so you can't really, you know, put them on a gimbal or anything like that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go shopping. Let's see. As far as the alien ships go, you've got the Car-to-Wall, which is, this is alright. Still kind of flimsy. Massive, massive profile, though, so very easy to hit.
Welcome to the store.
Got a bit more money than I thought I did. Hey, Wicked. Ooh. Lightsaber, huh? I've got, I've set my notifications on my phone to the, old PS1, you know, Metal Gear Codec sound. I've actually been using the exact same, sound file since 2007. Back when I had a Motorola Razr. And you had to, like, hook it up to your computer and, you know, tinker around a bit just to change the audio files. And the super rare time that my phone is not on silent, I've got incoming transmission from Command and Conquer. Ballistic cannon. We want repeaters. There we go. So the nose weapons are specific. You have to buy these particular things with the 4-letter acronym. So you've kind of got your basics. You've got the laser repeaters. You've got some ballistic cannons, ballistic repeaters, laser cannons, distortions. And of course, I can't even buy those.
Good purchase.
No, it's not. Because there ain't any. Hey, King, nice. Hey, like I said though, the Cutlass is a great ship. Like, listen, the Freelancer might be better, but the Cutlass has more fun. Okay, is there anything else we can buy then? If we can't buy those, I'm not buying a distortion cannon. Can I buy these? I can. Yeah, Jim, I've got a Sentinel. Picked it up during the what do you call that? Thing around November. Just gotta double check. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll come back in 30 minutes. Hey, Tripper. Ah, yeah, King. Did you figure out VTOL? That's the big issue with the Cutlass. Like, that's your biggest issue with the Cutlass, is remembering your VTOL. Because you'll take off, you'll try to go forward, and then it's, you know, why am I not going forward? Alright, what do I have to replace on this? Because I know I took off a bunch of stuff. Alright, we'll just cannibalize whatever we had on the Star Runner. So FR-76 and an Umbra. Not the best when it comes to, you know, work with it. Size 5 attrition. Get rid of these distortions. Put some ballistic repeaters on, because those are always fun. And the great thing about the Sentinel, or just really any Vanguard, is if you have a friend, they can actually man the turret. And since turrets are actually kind of cool now, they can, you know, actually have an effect on what's going on. All right. Hey, Lori. Good. Well, it's 12:05 here now, so I guess afternoon. Lunchtime, close enough. Yes, that's it. There it is. Yeah, the expo. See, Sibo, I always forget to use the EMP. Like, I'll be in a fight, and it's like, oh, right, the impulse. I should totally be using that. I just forget. Yeah, see, Wicked, that's kind of how I felt. Like, the Cartu wall is more of like a hanger queen. Like, you pull it out to show it off to newbies. And I go, wow, this is a cool transformer. Like, it sure is. It's got some great audio, but in any sort of... That took a while. In any sort of actual combat, I've just always found it lacking. Now, the Talon isn't so bad. But, I feel like they use the rule of cool for the alien ships and just kind of forget to add any sort of, like, decent functionality. Alright, so this is the Sentinel. This is the nerd version of the Vanguard lineup. So eventually it'll have E-War capability. At the moment it does not, though, so it has an E-Impulse as a stand-in. Ah, yes, yeah. Yeah, no, you gotta manually turn on the E-Impulse. So, for example, we want to go to... Can I turn it on from here? Or do I have to do it on the, I can't turn it on from here, what do you know? Oh yeah, Jim. Actually, they all have those. That's where the radar is supposed to go. Back when we eventually get the radar components. Yeah, if you want, Nelson, after I wipe this out and blow up whatever happens to pop up here, I will give you the full tour. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to see a lot of combat on this because whatever spawns is probably going to, you know, not actually initiate combat. Well, Julius, that's because they stole the cockpit from the Saber. Alright, any moment now. There we go. That's a pretty satisfying sound, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, Tripper. They just pop up so easily. I've just never really cared to like hunt them all down. Because like they pop up so quickly, like I might as well just shoot them if I can see them, you know? Also, Matthew. Hello, hello. And yes, Lori, trade is trash. Absolute trash. CIG fixed the turrets, or the turret terminals working, but there's really nothing worth trading. Alright, let's hope that's our monitor, and then we will wipe up the NPCs hanging out in the area. Well, Julius, if that's the case, you become Professor X. Or the Phantom Limb from... I say that. Phantom Limb wasn't actually missing any limbs. Alright, let's go shoot this poor Cutlass. Yeah, being a heavy fighter, you lose some of your maneuverability, but the Vanguard can scoop, especially in atmosphere. Mantis. Granted, it would help if I overclocked the attrition. Alright, where is this space burrito? There he is. And like I said, there's other weapons, too. You don't have to go with the weapon loadout I currently have on here. But you get 4 size 2s and a size 5, which stock comes with a size 4 gimbal. Like, if we had the repeaters that I wanted, or overclocking all of them, we could be making short work of these guys. I guess we could fire a missile off. This thing has tons of missiles, too. I just always forget about them. Oh! I forgot to use the EM pulse. Whoops. I said I would and I totally didn't. I am so sorry. Oh yeah, Nelson. This thing, like I said, I don't have the weapon loadout that I want. But it hits like a freight train. Let's see. Nothing really in this area. I'll tell you what. Let me take it over to, take it over to Hurston. We'll try out over there, see what we can get. Yeah, the acceleration is pretty nice. Top speed is kind of eh. But, I mean, since it is a bigger ship, though, you can crack an XL1 in it. So you can pretty much get across the system as fast as you want. Yeah, Lori, you and me both. At this point, I think I'm going to start whining to CIG. Now, I do feel like I didn't really get to use the EM pulse to its full potential since I completely glossed over it. But basic layout is the same for just about all the vanguards. Like generally, you'll have a bathroom, except if it's like the hoplite, which don't buy the hoplite. There's really no point. You've got a weapon rack, or just any sort of things to put stuff on. No use yet. You've got your beds. And base vanguard, the warden, they also function as escape pods, and by that I mean they don't because that's not in yet. Where is the? Come on, there it is. Hey, Matt. Yeah, we're just kind of having fun doing bounties and the unauthorized surveillance missions, grinding cash back, quickly since trade is pretty much not feasible. Also, Ted, good morning. Yeah, the turret's not so bad. Kind of bubbly, but it is workable. Although I would suggest swapping the weapons out because stock they come with distortions, and while distortion is okay, I feel like if you're in a turret, you want to be able to do actual damage. King, the Aquila's not a bad little ship. Although at the moment, you probably want to stay with the Andromeda because they are functionally identical at the moment. Well, I say that. Andromeda's slightly better because it actually has a top turret still. Yeah. If they don't fix trade by the time the Hercules comes out, I feel like there's going to be a collective shit fit, That's right, Ted. That is right. There is virtually no stock, and what stock there is, the price is sky high because it is not replenishing properly. So there is no money to be made, even when you can find commodities. King, there are 3 different places to buy ships right now. You have Levski, Lorville, and Area 18. And, depending on where you go, we'll decide on what you're able to find. What do we have? Now we've got bounty hunters. 12,000. They could do better. Ugh. Only medium targets? You know what? We'll just take one of these. You know what? Let's do this just for fun. Ted, they come up sometimes. Like, the thing is, they work, as in they function. They just don't, you know, work the way they need to. Yes, Chomp, yeah, it affects all stocks on everything. Everything runs off the same system. So, buying guns, buying cargo, buying, like, you know, med pins. Really? On the contrary, Tripper, I actually was not able to do bounty hunting missions until the patch came out. Hey, Power. And yeah, trading is still just destroyed. The issue is, they're not, the refresh tick is like every half hour now, which is absolutely unmanageable for trade. And it looks like they did not adjust the amounts for commodities either. So it's like, if they only buy 500 SCU, and it only replenishes 15 SCU of demand every half hour, that's just not feasible for a system that runs off every server. Yeah, Chomp, see, that was just my issue. I was trying to buy some laser repeaters for my Vanguard here. And, I could not. You know, I don't even know if he's overclocked, but I'm gonna try. Oh, thank you, Julius. I appreciate you guys. Alright, so what do we got? What's in the area? Also, Shadowcar, another reason that you can't sell is because there is currently an exploit where you can sell multiple loads of the same thing. That was a delayed death. I feel bad for all these buccaneers. Like, they're not even moving. It's like they've lost their will to live. Oh, yeah, right, the MP. Whoops, sorry, I'm not getting close enough to use it. Oh, and it's over. Tell you what, how about the next mission? Sorry, they died so fast, there wasn't really a chance to use it. Ah, here we go. Ugh, this map issue. There we go. I mean, it's kind of just a placeholder until they actually figure out what E-War is supposed to mean. Because they sell dreams before they actually create mechanics. I mean, why else do you think we've got a news van, you know? Yeah, Mal, so the Sentinel is supposed to have an E-War suite. The examples they cooked up were like decoy missiles, things that fake radar signatures. Basically just a sort of like control buff debuff type situation. However, since they don't actually know how to do any of that yet or have implemented that, at the moment, For a stand-in for electronic warfare suites, it just has an EM pulse capability. Like, if you go look at the original sales pitch for it, it's supposed to have a whole bunch of kooky stuff to basically just kind of give it like a support style on the battlefield. Hey, Maverick. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it correctly, but boa tarde. Oh yeah, Tripper. I love Magda. I guess I could actually just jump here directly instead of flying. Yeah, like, the Vanguard, in the hands of a capable pilot, is damn near unkillable. Unfortunately, I am only a standard pilot, and I have gotten mine killed a time or two. Ah, good deal, thank you. So my Portuguese is... well, it's not. It's non-existent. Much like most of my other languages, and most of my English. Major torque imbalance already? Ugh. See, my problem is I'm very afterburner heavy, and that really grinds down the engine. With really anything. There he is. There's our guy. Hey, look. He showed up wearing the same thing. How embarrassing for him. All right, we'll get the EM pulse cooked and see what we can do. Nice. I got a bloody nose. All right, EMP is charged. Point blank. Drop that puppy. Lowers the shield somewhat. Now, I will say, if you're up against a player, you want to get at least one shield face down before dropping your EM pulse. That'll knock their systems offline. Oh god, an M50? Why? And he's out of there. Oh, look, another M50. And he's out. Oh, crap, I missed. He's not out. Now he's out. But yeah, that's the Vanguard. It's pretty nice. It's pretty beefy. Comes in tons of fun colors, so long as you like various shades of green or, you know, Blue Angels, blue and gold. Hey, taco guy. Yeah, Matthew, they really do, because it's like, wow, you use the afterburner 3 times. Your engines are dead. It's like, dude, like... my 94 Nissan Sentra lasted longer than these engines. I mean, I guess it's not really saying much, because with a 94 Nissan Sentra, those things were a tank. Shadowcar, I've got the repeaters, the ballistic repeaters, in a size 5 attrition. They're all on an overclock. Let's see. That's for Krusek. Let's keep pushing these high risks. I mean, Nelson, you could even go average on the arrow, but if you're looking to tank more than evade, like if you want something that can box, I would definitely go Vanguard. Like if you upgrade it, you get like 2 FR-76s on it, you get some decent weaponry, that thing will be able to tank just about anything they can throw at it, like, AI-wise. Dylan, I have not, but, I usually don't try to fight them. Usually I just try to park behind terrain. And Power, I can agree. The appearance is not for everyone. I'm really annoyed with the Vanguard's design because I don't know if you can tell, but it's a mishmash of both the Saber cockpit and the tail wings of a Retaliator. Like, they just stole a large amount of art from both ships to make it. So it's actually missing a lot of its own, like, design palette. Oh, Nelson, you could probably get it in about, I'm gonna say 8 hours of grinding. Especially if you just do, like, the unauthorized surveillance missions. I mean, it's 20,000 every buffer time, 5 minutes, you know? And Julius, that's fair. Like, they've got a weird mix of asking people to test the game, saying it's being tested, and then not really offering any support to test things out from an advanced standpoint. It's like, man, I sure do want to test the ship, but even in this alpha, like, I don't have the money to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to buy this internet spaceship, so I'm going to have to grind forever to get it. Julius, we should be at, where are we? Ida? Yeah, we're at Ida. You know, Power, it actually used to be smaller back before they, well, he's gonna die before I can get this thing charged up, but back before it got a rework, it actually had a much smaller ramp. Oh, we'll just cancel that. You know, I guess I should charge that up before I get to where I'm going. I mean, that's true, Dylan. Hey, Dylan, I got a question for you, and I might be wrong, but are you the guy who plays the piano? Ooh, 21,000. Let's go take that. Hey, we're in the neighborhood. What do you know? Yeah, I bet. I see some of your videos. That's some good stuff. You should keep at it. Like, you were excellent on that piano. Beautiful, really. Come on, be constellations. Those last. Those are fun to fight. Ah, yeah, see, it's my retro thrusters. Ah, yeah, man. Ah, it's cutlasses. Now that could be an issue. They last long enough to be annoying, and with those dominances, are those still penetrating shields? Oh, he didn't move. Oh, right. Because it can hit them. Yeah, and the Sentinel has a crazy long range. Uh-oh. My nose gun is dry. So I'm down to the solo attrition. How far away am I from him? 2,000? That's close. Yeah, that's far enough. I'm gonna have to get closer, though. I'm gonna not shoot near our target. Or near our, there he goes all crazy. Yeah, hitting a Buccaneer is sometimes an issue. This is why I prefer the energy repeaters. Oh yeah, Nelson, definitely. Oh yeah, Dylan, I would love to. See, that's the problem though. They don't actually have attritions for the Vanguard yet. The nose guns are specialized. Like, you can't just put regular any size 2s on there. You have to choose, like, the Vanguard specific ones. And with the current issues with stock, that can actually be a little difficult. So at the moment, we're actually out of ammo. So I'm down to using a single size 5. I'm going to go back to Port Olisar. Matthew, it's because I just had it at the time. That way I didn't actually have to spend any money. Alright, so... we've already made back the money we spent. We're gonna go back to Port Olisar. You know, Ted, I wouldn't mind the M7A. But I've got really bad aim. So rate of fire really helps me compensate. Vidar, good luck, because I don't think they have a scattergun above size 3, do they? Like, I think they're relegated to size 3s and below. I mean, I could be wrong. I really could. Tell you what, actually, while we're in Quantum, I'll check Urkel for you. If it makes you feel any better. Because also, I want to see if those Vanguard weapons are sold anywhere else besides Port Olisar. Because if they are, then I'll just, you know, go elsewhere. Okay, yeah, so the only scattergun you can get is a distortion scattergun at size 4. Nothing else as far as those scatters go. So, unfortunately, I gotta disappoint you. Okay, so I can pick that up at Port Olisar. Oh, her L3. You know what? We're actually about to drop by on her L3. That's fair. I used to actually have the exact same philosophy. I flipped. Yeah, back in 2.6, I ran all tarantulas on my Buccaneer. That's back when it actually had the turret, so it could actually have 2 size 2s up top. Yeah, and I just ran all tarantulas. So as long as you hit once, like, it would be devastating. Yes, Vidar. I mean, granted, if you had a hammerhead running all distortions, you could lock down literally anything you came across. You just wouldn't be able to do anything about it, you know? Richard, I just held down B, B as in Bravo, just to cancel the quantum. As long as you're not decelerating or accelerating in quantum, you can drop out pretty much instantly. However, once you started the deceleration burn, you can't actually drop out quickly. It has to spool down, essentially. Yeah, so for example, if I drop out right now, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe it's because we were already close to her L3. Like, once you've got your full spool up, like, tell you what, I'll jump to Crusader, and then we'll try to do it again and see if it happens. Because, like, once you're actually on the deceleration burn, you're not supposed to be able to drop out early. Maybe I was already on that, on my way into her L3. That's also part of it, too. Like, it takes a few million kilometers for you to either get to max speed or to start dropping. Yeah, hitting I to turn off the engines also works. That used to also be my go-to. Actually, Nelson, there was actually a bug for a while where you could do a skip jump. Where you could jump to something directly inside a system without jumping to the planet first. Like, if I was at Hurston and I wanted to go to Yela, there was a way to jump directly to Yela without having to hit Crusader first. And it was great for bypassing certain things. And that bug was in forever. Like, it was in from 3.4 to 3.11. And they finally got rid of it. Now, Richard, it could also have something to do with what quantum drive you're using as well. Because they'll have different, like, spool up, spool down times. So, that would actually give you a different range to do it, depending. Yeah, Sibo, I did too. Like, I stopped using it eventually, 'cause I'm like, eventually it's going to go away, and when it does, it's going to suck. It was actually, back in the day, a great way to avoid mantises, because, you know, those were super scary when they first came out. So, like, if you were trying to avoid them on the trade lanes, you could just, you know, use the skip jump, and no mantis is going to sit along that path you're taking. Now, the thing that I don't like about the Vanguard series, when it comes to landing, your tail booms are very long, and you've got all those fins on them. So you have to be a little bit gentler when you're landing, otherwise you're going to hit your tail. But that's, you know, it's a very niche complaint, not something you should really have to worry about. I tend to set ships down like they're a Toyota Hilux. But yeah, you've got this, this compartment right here. This is where your radar is supposed to go. You can also kind of stand and, you know, pretend you're in a box or something, I guess. That's right, Power, we sure do. Yeah, so, like, the guns you have to buy, this is why you can't just put in any size 2. It has to be one specifically that fit this whole thing. And that's because otherwise the art kind of, you know, meshes together. You get the whole Z fighting or just, you know, animation stuff hitting each other, so you have to buy the Vanguard specific ones. Hey, Atomic! Oh, you haven't missed much. We've done a couple of missions. Went to Port Olisar, pulled the Sentinel out. Unfortunately, could not buy the laser repeaters that I wanted, so I had to go with the ballistics. And those ran dry, so we are at her L3, going to try to buy the laser repeaters for it. Since Port Olisar doesn't have me covered. I'm hoping not too many Vanguard owners are going out to her L3 to buy laser repeaters, but you know, you never know. Power, it's magic. You see, the rounds inside aren't actually bullets. They're gyro jets. So they actually use the jets to micro adjust the aim, or I don't know. I don't know. I try. Dylan, maybe. Like, listen, you want to do some economic stream sniping? Like, if you want to actually, sir, is that yours? I'm sorry. Like, is there like a Quidditch tournament on? Like, is this Harry Potter in space? Like, is this like Hocus Pocus 2? I'm just gonna let that exist. Ah, here we go. Vito, I don't like the distortions. Really, it's just kind of, like, I know they're great. I'm just not a big fan of them. Okay, I need... Nope. 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 Although I do like the cannons. Here we go. Hey, Miguel. How you doing, man? Haha! I can. I only 26,000 for the whole lot.
Smart buy.
Oh, Nelson, I'd like to. Hey, Sidewinder. Okay, the question is, can I... Okay, it is not physicalized. So... Ooh, that almost, if it was only a little lower, like I could, you know, take the picture of like hopping on it to pretend I'm flying. Oh well. Hey, Laramie. Gun control in Star Citizen, the space western, where the government just sells civilian stealth bombers. I say that, you know, private companies and corporations and everything else. Yeah, Laramie. Like, Nelson wanted to see the Vanguard in action. I've actually got to store it right quick. Unfortunately, it could not recognize its full potential due to the meager weaponry available at Port Olisar due to the whole, you know, there's nothing available anywhere bug. Yes, Atomic. 3.12.A, B, C, one of those little micro patches. Yeah, Dylan, like, distortions got nerfed anyway, like, mostly on the high end, like, your size 4s and 5s. But, like, okay, so, I know they're great, but I have to go, again, back to Monkey Brain. Because Monkey Brain says that distortion only does damage shield, but regular gun does damage both shield and hull, so there's always damage. Like, it goes back to playing Pokemon and going, ha, I'm only ever going to teach my Pokemon moves that do damage. Status altering effects. Ah, not in this household. Which, I mean, I know they're better, and like when you're actually doing like Pokemon PvP or whatever, like the tournaments, that's what you want to go for certain things. But no, not here. Monkey Brain says that this thing does damage all the time. So that's what we're gonna go with. Yeah, see, Laramie, like I don't know what sort of like space recession we're having right now, but it's annoying. All right, pad 2. Yes, Ziv. Yes, they do. They specifically do a lot more damage to shields. The problem that I have is that once the shields are down, sometimes you struggle to actually do, you know, hull damage. And, you know, energy weapons do so much damage right now anyway. I just feel like if I'm just going to do, you know, missions or whatever, that I might as well just be able to do damage all the time. Hey, Justin. Trade is garbage at the moment. It technically works, as in the mechanics are working, like, terminals will populate. But there's either no stock, it is horrendously overpriced due to stock issues, or you can't sell anything. So, we are having fun, grinding out either bounty missions or the unauthorized surveillance, which honestly seems to pay better and be much quicker than bounties. Matthew, that is a great question. I'm about to find out because I need fuel if I am going back to Hurston. Okay, so we're refueling Quantum. I mean, that is true, Power. I mean, then again, like, I had a... Oh, who was I fighting? I was fighting someone to test something out, and, like, someone using a single size 3 distortion was able to offline my cat, so... I mean, I can kind of see it, but at the same time, balance, the future. Got a lot of people in the area. Trudon's got cargo. What are you carrying here, Trudon? That looks like scrap, buddy. Why? There we go. Oh, we lost him. That damn scanner delay. Isn't a Trudon a type of dinosaur? I could have swore that was a dinosaur. Oh yeah, Justin, it's super joyous. I actually feel like I'm losing a lot of my landing capability because I can't, practice landing constantly at all the different outposts. Yeah, exactly, Power. Now, like, some of that also depends on your power plant as well. You know what? It says I can jump, but I'm gonna wait till I actually get around the sun. Ah, yeah, that would probably be Udon. I mean, there might be a Trudon, it might be like a ramen noodle. Numal? Yes, a ramen noodle. Ramen numerals. Nah, ramen noodle company or something like that. Ah, is it? Okay. Okay. I'm glad to remember a dinosaur. Hey, Chomp, I remember that guy. Yeah, Trogdor was a man. Or maybe a dragon man, or maybe he was just a dragon. That's right. Ramen noodles. In Russia, they briefly used them as a currency. They were ramen rubles. Well, Ted, according to Trogdor, it was, thatch roof cottages. Richard, I have not. I'm sorry. I wish I could offer some advice. I know it was a beefy fighter when it first came out, then they kind of nerfed it. Thank you, Justin. I walked a long way for that joke. A very long way. Oh, hold on. You weren't laughing at mine. You were laughing at Ted's much better joke. Ted, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal your thunder. That was a much better joke. Alright, see, we've started the deceleration, so I'm going to turn off the, nope, okay. Never mind, I can drop out instantly. What the hell, CIG? Maybe that is new. Because we had started deceleration, and, we should not have been able to drop out instantly, but we did. So that must be new. Well, tell you what, I will share the crown with Ted. Have it on a timeshare. Yeah, Richard, I didn't mean to accidentally discover a bug. I mean, as far as like exploits go, it's one of the more harmless ones. But I wonder if you could do it when you're being interdicted by like the AI. All right, Chomp, let me ask you a question. All right. So, you were around for the era of, like, Homestar Runner and Trogdor. Do you remember, Longcat's song? It was, like, that Commodore 64 flash. Well, I'm glad they, accidentally let that become a thing again. Alright. Oh, yeah, belt binding. Yeah, that's gotta be super useful. Well, we don't have the things that I want, so we'll just do a medium risk until the rest pop up. Alright, looks like I gotta get local before we, Really? I can't even... Okay. We'll just go to Magda. My god, 43%? Hell, Crumpet and I were mining earlier, and I got excited for the 29% Laranite rock we found. Oh, no, not that one. I think that was Nyancat. No, there was one, it was just called Longcat's song. And, I remember the loading screen, which forever, because, you know, I was on dial-up at the time. I was like this guy sitting on a bench. It was all like, you know, low poly 8-bit style. It was just Longcat singing a song while, you know, traversing through space. Ah, okay, Dylan, that explains why, Crew L1 is just always completely, like, overloaded with orders. My god, if you're able to hit rocks like that. That's right, Chomp. Like, it wasn't even like YouTube. I think it was on Newgrounds at the time. Back when Newgrounds was, you know, in its heyday. See, we always hit them in, like, moles. We'll take, like, you know, one Lancet and one Helix. And between those two, very rarely do you need a consumable. Oh, right, I gotta overclock everything again. Turn that on. Alright, we'll get that charged. That way, if he does last, we can at least knock him out. Yeah, see, Maladex, that's what we were doing. I was watching a bit of Mongrel Squad, and they've been, you know, hitting miners around Her L3 because they got some juicy stuff to mine there. And you know, being an idiot, it's like, wow, the pirates are hitting people at Her L3, so there must be good stuff at Her L3. So where did we go? Her L3. Alright, I just want to get close enough, knock his shield down. Oh, or we can just do that. I guess we can shoot his friends when they pop up. Yeah, see, like, this is what I prefer. Like, going just all laser. You overclock it, it gets ridiculous. And the size 5 attrition can hit from a ridiculous range. So it softens them up, you get close enough for your size 2s. And then you just pretty much, you know, you poof them. See, look, that Buccaneer, its shields are pretty much trashed. We never even touched it. That was just a backblast from our EM pulse. We have a saber. Or we did have a saber. So yeah, that's an all laser loadout on the Vanguard. Yay! Oh yeah, power. The EM pulse flying, like, it's still kind of annoying to me. Still don't have the warrant for the high risk, but whatever. We'll work our way towards it. Oh. That's local. It's like farmer's market local. Whiskers, this is the EM pulse. Like, if you're talking about the big blue thing. Wait, what? I mean, that's not my target, but if he wants to come over here, it gives me something to do. Whoa! Alright, I'm here for a Robert. Is there a Robert in the neighborhood? Dylan, that might be what I have to go for. They might just tap out at the high risk. Go and get the EMP ready. I'll just take this cutlass out first. Like, you have to prioritize the cutlasses because of that whole dominance noise. Alright, so we've got a... there we go. That's our guy, the Warden. Alright, so we are fully charged. So we're gonna knock down his shields just a little bit. Knock that off. And he's down. We've got the Valiant. His shields are a little worse for wear, due to being in the blast radius. Alright, see, he's gonna do that ninja AI stuff. I'm not really looking to fight Space Naruto here. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff in the area. Alright, any cutlasses? Gladius, Delta, Eclipse. Let's worry about that Eclipse first. I doubt it's gonna drop a bomb, but... Delta's got those rockets. And the ninja moves. Alright, let's just drop it. Shields out. See, the NPCs, I don't think you can turn those off. That's really the only annoying thing. And you guys will have to give me a second to catch up on chat, because I'm in, combat tunnel vision. And the M50, who has no shields up. And he's poofed. That is true. They do make some beautiful explosions. All right, so let me see about this this North Rock. Ta-da. Yeah, what the hell? We're here, Like, I need to do Crusaders as well, but yeah, let's do North Rock. Yeah, Nelson. Like, as long as you're going against NPCs, like, this is pretty much impervious. I will say, it's going to be a bit more of a challenge against players, but like, if you gotta fight a player and you don't want to do it on an arrow, the Vanguard really is the next best thing. Not to mention, it is incredibly tanky. Yeah, maneuverability will be an issue. Especially because there's the whole, like, you can juke the pip. Like, if you do your movements just right, you're literally unhittable. Because the pips just cannot correctly, line up. Negative Mal. Was that in a modded build? So there's a few people that have been doing, like, modded offline builds so they can spawn pretty much everything. Ooh. Oh, that'll be super fun to fight in a Buccaneer. Oh, no, Nelson. No. No, it's like, it's a very specific way that you have to do it. Like, believe me, I fought a guy who was in an arrow with my Buccaneer, and I got smoked. Now, at the time, I was also with a stock loadout, but realistically, having a fully upgraded loadout would not have saved me in that fight. What do we have? We'll stick around. We'll kill this Hornet. Oh, we have to. Montrell Cheswick. Now that's a name. I like that name. Cheswick. That sounds like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of name, Where's this Cutlass? I don't seem to have targeting on him. Ah, there he is. Nelson, I don't know what the exact name is, but they're on YouTube. There's like a Legacy Flight series, I think it's called. I would heavily recommend checking them out. They can definitely help with learning how to fly in combat. Actually, you know what? We should leave these guys. Because really, we're on a timer. Oh, right, the Impulse. Oh, is it Moon? Okay. I did not know. And yeah, Power, that's true. I really wish they could bring back the old 2.6, or just in general 2.0 AI. Like the 2.0 AI was super powerful, like amazing to fight against, and was much better practice for PvP. I would say go to Arena Commander, but at this point, everyone you're going to fight is ridiculously honed, and just realistically, you're probably not going to last long enough to really learn anything, because you'll pretty much just be instantly one-shot. I'm not just saying that, like, you know, because of your personal skill. That just goes for anyone who's not, like, you know, well-versed already in PvP. Like, if I go, I'm gonna get smoked like barbecue. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make a D&D character, and just out of spite, I'm going to name him Cheswick with a pronounced W. And then when people go, is that supposed to be Cheswick? I'm gonna say, no, it's Cheswick with a W. You know, I say that. We could have stuck around in that fight. I mean, we've got like 40 minutes. I'll do it on my my next playthrough in Baldur's Gate 3, whenever they have another major update. Although it is kind of close to Chadwick. I've already had a Chadwick. Hey, what I do miss D&D. I might break down and play it online. Got a few friends that would be up for it. That's right. Ted, did you ever play Divinity? Original Sin? Do you remember the cheesemonger? We just had all those puns about cheese. That was a good character. I miss that guy. You know, I guess I could have got... No, don't hit the rock! You're better than this! Did we kill him before he hit the rock? Maybe? Okay, good. Good. Ah, well, Ted, if you like D&D style RPGs, I would definitely recommend checking out the Original Sin series. Even if it is just for the cheesemonger. Wait, is his last name just Dwayne the Wizard? Like Dwayne the Wizard? Or Dwayne? Oh, it is not SIBO. As long as they die, they die. Nice! Hell, if that's the case, like, you don't even have to fly. Oh, just one Dwayne. Okay. Yeah, Dylan, I really agree with you. I've noticed in the PvP community, there's a lot of super edgy, like, everything exists for PvP and nothing else matters, and if you don't do PvP, you're like this useless waste of a server slot, essentially. Like, it seems like there's a lot of this building, like, edgy toxicity with it, and maybe I'm just being a Care Bear. Because, like, I enjoy PvP, but, like, that's not the be-all, end-all. And, like, a lot of people that engage in it, just, you know, as a medium, are just super edgy with it. It's like, if you fly anything that's just not the one recommended meta, like, you don't know what you're doing. And it's like, listen, allow me to be an idiot. Like, I know what I'm doing is not the best, but it's what I want to do. Like, let me fail on my own terms. Which is also how I play a wizard in D&D. It's intelligence, not wisdom. Fall for every trap I see. Ah, Ted, I've got you. Oh, what was that band? There's a band, something something, and the Lizard Wizards. Ah, yes, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, that's it. Heard them once or twice on the radio. That was a fun sound. Don't know if I'd ever go out of my way to, you know, specifically listen to it, but it was a fun sound nonetheless. Oh yeah, Mal. Used to paint minis. Okay, so I don't know if you know the board game Talisman, but I painted all of my minis for Talisman, which was really a shame because an ex stole them all when we broke up, which is really a pain in the ass. Because like I painted them while I was at work. I used to work at a what do you call that? A place that has a bunch of phones that do like tech support and stuff. It was for FedEx. Call center, that's it. And I would paint with one hand and type with the other while talking to people on the phone. And pretty much as long as you did good and you know you got good ratings, they let you do whatever you wanted to at your desk. So had a little vice and I'd paint my characters, and I mean I could type 90 words per minute with my right hand alone, so do that, tell people I'm really sorry about their package being late, and paint my minis in peace. Ah, thank you, Atomic. Yeah, you got me. Yeah, exactly, Power, that's how I feel. Like, back when the Super Hornet was the meta, I loved killing them with my Buccaneer. Like, the Buccaneer has always been my favorite little fighter. Like, it is an underdog cannon. Russell, that's true. I just, you know, games like Star Citizen, though, there's always something to do. Like, you know, Eve, Dual Universe, yeah, sure, you could argue that PvP is the end-game content. Because eventually you're competing for resources that, you know, our player created. But I don't feel like Star Citizen is supposed to go that route. Also, what's this guy doing? No, he's in the death roll. Oh yeah, Power. Well, okay, so this is gonna sound dumb, but I learned it as a kid, because I would play Medivia, which is a mud. I would play Medivia while eating breakfast pizzas. So, one hand, I'm shoving a breakfast pizza in my mouth, and the other hand, I'm, you know, typing bash skeleton 1. Like, you want to increase your... What the hell was... Jesus! My eyes! Yeah, you want to increase your typing speed, play a mud. Or I guess, like, you know, typing of the dead. Yeah, Richard, have a good one, man. Good luck with the rest of the day. Oh, I'm going way too fast. I forget how quickly the Sentinel can accelerate. Ah, that's true, Parker. Ah, there used to be a lot of that. You know, also, again, back in, like, you know, 2.0, PvP was really the only thing you had to do except the Tessa Bannister missions. Like, that's pretty much where I cut my teeth, was, you know, back in 2.0. So I learned all my kooky stuff. Yeah, Dylan, you're right. Like, I've had a lot of PvP where it's like, wow, that was really fun. I can appreciate this. Like, I've made a lot of friends over PvP. You know, like, you would be super angry with each other. You would shoot each other. And, what? But, like, you would shoot each other and be like, wow, we hated each other, but that was really fun. We're friends now. That was just always nice to see. Let's see, high risk, high risk, high risk. Very high risk. Group warrant. Fine. What? What is overheating? Alright, what's cooking? Oh. It's been on for too long. Let me just discharge it. Yeah, sorry, I forgot that I had my my EMP on. Sitting there cooking like a toaster. We see the problem with this one, though, is that, you gotta go to, like, 3 different places. Okay, where am I? I really feel like just knocking out 3 of the unauthorized surveillance would probably be faster. Okay, why can we not select that? Why can we not jump to it? There we go. Just recenter on planet. Yeah, Wicked, I've noticed that. Especially engines. My god, you have to burn like twice and you start getting that. Well, you know, Nelson, the Harbinger's pretty good too, because you get those size 5 torpedoes. Like, the missile game is strong with the Harbinger. It also has a nice olive drab interior. It's supposed to have more armor when that's a thing, but, you know, armor doesn't really seem to matter right now. It's like they put armor values in, but they're generic, like 8 to 10%, so they're not particularly, what's the word? Dynamic at the moment. He's firing a bit long range, isn't he? Well, never mind. Yeah, Harbinger's really good. I happened to have a Sentinel. Like, when a Harbinger shows up, people tend to go the other way. Especially at a trade outpost. Oh, it's basically the same thing as this, but instead of having EM Pulse, it can launch size 5 torpedoes. Like, the great thing about the Vanguard is that there is basically a version for whatever you want to do. You want to launch some torpedoes at people, you get the Harbinger. You want EM Pulse, you get the Sentinel. If you just want hard mode, you buy a Warden, which doesn't really have any sort of advantage right now. You want seating for like 6 people, you buy a Harbinger, or not a Harbinger, a hoplite. I don't think so, Russell. Forgot I had that on again. Used to, I think the E-Impulse used to also discharge before you made a jump. Or it did it while you were jumping. What we got? Hurricane, Valkyrie. We'll take the Hurricane first. He's going towards that rock. Alright. Yeah, it's basically a fighter bomber. It's pretty nice. I mean, that wasn't bad for 61,000. Hey, look at that. North Rock promotion. Oh yeah, Parker. I've done it before. I did the Price of Freedom mission. Who's behind me? Somebody's close. You know what? Why not? We're here. A warden? Okay. Where's the next one? See, another problem with the AI is they don't really dodge. They try to face tank just about everything. So they're very easy to take out with that, because, I mean, really, you only need to take out one shield phase, and then they're done. A lot of wardens out here, though. Also, these things have tons of missiles. Again, I never really use them. Get out of the sun, come on. There we go. Another warden. Although I should probably focus that hurricane. Wait, it's just the Valk? Where did the hurricane go? Pop that on him. Close some shields. That's it. Alright, now we can see what we've got. Oh yeah, Ted, I forgot that the warden was supposed to be faster, wasn't it? Let's see, what do we have? I risk. See, like, okay, so you get paid 26,000 for this. Which, I guess it's not bad. Especially if they all spawn on the same system. Let's see. Okay, good, yeah. See, previously they were spawning in, like, you know, 2 or 3 different systems, so it made going after them a pain. But yeah, if they all spawn in the same system, I'm gonna change my mind about them. Yeah, see, this is the way I always forget to use my impulse. Maybe I should just switch to a harbinger, but I rarely use missiles either. So, Ted, maybe I should join you on that Warden bandwagon. Like, I actually have an old concept Vanguard Warden in my buyback. What is going on? Ah, there we go. Yeah, Atomic, you and me both. Like, they're really easy to outsmart and tank. Looks like we might have 2 here. Always good for a 2-for-1 special. Yeah, let's do the Hurricane. Hey, Ruby. Good afternoon. Alright, he's out of there. Let's hit that Valkyrie. It looks like he's close enough to pop an EM pulse. Well, that didn't seem to really do much to him. Guess I probably should have got a shield face down or 2. Alright, he's out of there. We're gonna hightail it since we've got another bounty to take out. Yeah, Power, I've noticed that. Like, there's been a lot of fights where I've just sat there and paid attention, and usually there's only one firing at once. Or, like, the Buccaneers will fly around, they'll shoot once, and then just take forever to do it again. They also have some of the worst components possible. Like, most of the cutlasses have, like, Yorm shields, which are, you know, terrible stat-wise. Wait, hold on. That says neutralize. Oh, I've only got 1 left, maybe? I think. Is that how the counter goes? So I feel like I killed the 2 I was supposed to already. Go ahead and get that charged for this fight. Oh, that debris loaded in late. I gotta say, the bounties are spawning a lot faster. If only the trade terminals would. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll try, like, 1, you know, trade, just to see what happens. Ah, well, that was it. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, it's just one left. That's 39,000. That was decent. That was worthwhile. What else do we got? Medium, high, very high risk, 61,000. Don't mind if I do. And we got one local. Looks like we've actually taken some body damage on that little pylon connector. Hey, Gruff, welcome back. And yeah, Atomic, I wish they could really just upgrade those systems where, you know, either you're getting assaulted all at once, or you actually have to worry about these things having, you know, not trash components. You know what? Let's do it. Let's sink a missile into this thing. Oh, well, never mind. Ted Taylor. Poor Ted. Opposite side of Ida. Where are we at now, anyway? Yeah, 300,000. Like, easily making tons of money. Yeah, exactly, Atomic. Like, we didn't even get to shoot a missile off. Who could that be? Hold on, let's see who's in the neighborhood. Hard's dark. See, now he's in a Harbinger. He's probably doing the exact same thing we are. Yeah, see, he's EM spiking, he's quantuming out. Hey, Tim, that is correct. Like, I wanna try one run, just to see. I doubt it's going to be worthwhile, but I'm probably gonna get to 400,000 and pull the pirate cat. Oh right, hold on. This is Ida. I need to be careful. Ida has invisible debris in its debris field, so I'm pretty much going to have to sit still once I get this guy. Oh, really, Ted? Probably not Gruff. I'll probably just try, like, SAL2 or, what do you call it? Humboldt. Fine. We'll blow it. It's not like we really need it anyway. Come on, Ted Taylor? Ah, there we go. Ted Taylor. Thank you. Oh, right. I gotta sit still. I'll just let him come to me. Surprised how long he's lasting. Okay, there we go. Much better. Now that was a super engaging fight. Really? Random ring thing? Just gonna ring block me? Yeah, let me hit 400,000, which, you know, won't take very long. And we'll swing over to Humboldt with a caterpillar. Besides, it looks like this thing's taken a little bit of damage since we have the warning lights going off. Doesn't look too damaged. Do the Vanguards even have damage models? Ah, Tim, we could fix that. What do you need? Hey, Bones. Yeah, I'm with you. I really feel like wrapping up all the firepower in a fixed nose setup is incredibly limiting. They do have the damage models. Well, I guess we've only taken damage to that one pylon, so... Alright, we've popped that. Yeah, he doesn't seem to take that much shield damage to ooh! Ooh! Oh, now it's a fight for survival. Are we gonna get knocked by a Valkyrie? No, we are not. Ah, Tim, I'm so sorry. I'll tell you what, Tim, I'm gonna take what I've got and attempt to go do some trade. And if I'm able to, you can have the proceeds. Let's see, what am I at? Yeah, 368,000. That's enough for a titanium run. You know, not filling up, but we'll see. Hey, Thomas. No worries, man. I understand. Work first and all that. Not so bad. Been knocking out bounty missions. They seem to be doing pretty well. Oh, Gruff, you are more than welcome to go check it out. That's not something I'll be doing. Haha, Moon. You are entirely correct. What I got to. It is demanded of me. I mean, power, that's correct. Probably not going to find anything, but we're gonna try. Still no physical damage. We've got some wear on the paint, I guess. Does that count? Oh, right. The turret spam. Here we go. Just a white screen. Can you guys hear me? Hey, oh yeah. I mean, honestly, bounty hunting and mercenary work is better than trading right now. What with the issues, trading is effectively dead. Oh my god, that is the worst sound of all time. Gee. I wonder my landing thing is. so hard to tell what with the constant things going off. Oh yeah, Anton. I mean, oh, hold on. Are you talking about like PvP or just like AI bounties? Because if it's AI bounties, no question, you can easily do it. You might struggle in PvP, but if you're just doing AI, and honestly, that's where the money is anyway, then yeah, a cutlass can do it. I mean, hell, I can do it here in a bit just to show you.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, sure thing, Russell. Hopefully you can hear me. Now, at least. Okay, so yeah, there's a little damage to the body. It'll buff out. It'll be fine. Also, Steve, good to see you. Yeah, tell you what, Anton, give me just 1 second. I will just take a, I'll just take a stock cutlass right quick. I'll do a bounty. And, then I will attempt to trade. Just so you can see how a stock cutlass handles. Although, give me 1 moment to make sure my cutlass is stock. Oh, yeah, AI only. You can smoke them. Super easy. I know as soon as I open my Moby Glass, the elevator will open, so I'm just waiting for it to stop. Yeah, sure thing, Nelson. Of course. And really, you can do it with any of the vanguards. They're going to handle pretty similar to each other. Ah, of course, Scruff. Alright, missiles, I never change the missiles out. Cold snap, daybreak stop, weaponry. Okay, that all looks the same. The only thing we're going to change is the best in show livery because I enjoy it. Aw, King, did you do a not nice mission? Come on. Come on. You can do it. Ooh. There's not a chance you were at Port Olisar, is there? Just checking. Because sometimes when people pad ram your ship, they can give you a crime stat. Or they can EVA and suicide against your ship and give you a crime stat. Do you know how long your sentence is? You might be able to check what your crimes were, or alleged crimes. Now, Anton, I will tell you real quick, one thing to look out with the Cutlass Black, you do have shield holes on the side where these little wingtips are, so that is something to look out for. You tend to lose those because of that. And then you fly horrendously in atmosphere, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, everything is all stock except the paint job, just because they really knocked it out of the park with this paint job. And yeah, Moon, I think they put more on the engines, especially the sides, which it feels like a little much, but yeah. All right, let's see what we've got available. Bounty hunter. All right, I'll just do a quick a group one. And that'll give us enough money to get that full 400,000 anyway. And if we're on this side, nighttime, I should be able to jump straight to Magda. King, you should be able to check it in your Moby Glass. I think there's like a journal. Tim, I feel like the constellation still needs a bit of an update. Like, they gave it just enough acknowledgement to remember that it's there, but the poor constellation just needs an entire overhaul. And hopefully they will give it one soon. Yeah, the poor Connie needs love. Right now, it still has tons of shield holes. They've done a slapdash job of trying to mitigate some of them, but it's still in a bad spot. Now, for doing like AI bounties like this, the Connie is king. Just because those size 4 repeaters are monstrous. You can essentially 3-second burst fire anything and insta-kill. But if you're actually having to do like extended combat with it, it starts to show some issues. Oh, you got the Taurus. Yeah, like once the Taurus actually comes online, like it'll be beautiful. You know, Anton, I kind of like that pink Best in Show. Like I have it. I had to reshuffle some stuff, so I haven't really applied it to anything yet. But I actually really enjoy the pink cockpit on that Best in Show. Ah, okay, King. So I know what that is. So, once upon a time, an AI asked you to pull over to scan. Usually they do it right when you're jumping, so there's nothing you can do about it anyway. You can pay the fine. However, if you don't pay the fine, eventually it becomes a crime stat, and then people get to shoot you. Alright, so we have a hurricane. That could be a little spicy. You know what? I forgot to overclock the guns. It's fine. It's fine. So that's out of there. As you can see, our shield is a little less strong than the Vanguard. So you'll definitely want to upgrade your shield and probably overclock the stop if you're just adamant on using that one. And while we're having issues with our map, let's go and ramp to full speed just so nothing bushwhacks us while we're in menu. Well, that's the thing. They don't really pull you over. They just ask you to come to a stop. And sometimes they do it as you're jumping, so there's literally nothing you can do about it. Nelson, you should. Like, if you have the chance, always pick up an FR-76. We're going full stock here. So at the very least, I am going to overclock, just to give myself a little bit of an advantage. Yeah, King, that happens too. Like, you'll be in Quantum, or about to jump, like, literally spooling up, and it's ready to jump, and they go, please come to a stop. You're like, bro, I can't. Like, I'm already in the animation. There's nothing we can do. And then they find you 20,000. But you should be able to get out pretty quickly. I mean, that sounds about right. All right, Anton. Yeah, let's overclock the guns too. Yeah, for stock that'll help. But yeah, you are fully capable of doing these in a stock Cutlass. I mean, you might take a few knocks against like the AI Vanguard. Ah, yeah, Moon, I forgot about that. Well, Nelson, these, you've got 4 size 3 mounts. Right now, you've got 4 size 2 gimbals stock. So, probably upgrade to size 3s. Attritions do a lot. If you want to be cheesy, there's always the dominant scatter guns. But if you don't want to cheese, I'd probably go for 4 size 3 attritions overclock, just for maximum damage. Yeah, King. It may have doubled just for failure to pay. Now, it's always good to check the fine terminals every now and then, just to see if you have anything. Ooh, Valkyrie. Now this might get spicy. We might actually have to use some missiles on this. But we're going to go ahead and face tank without using missiles. I saw a part fly off. Was that me or him? I'm gonna guess that was him, since I still have 4 guns. The rest of the Paw Patrol is showing up. Alright, so he's done. We're out of here. Oh yeah, King. Happens all the time. And yeah, Ruby, like, fighting the AI Valkyries is very annoying, just because of the amazing coverage the turrets give it. Because, like, they don't do a lot of damage, but there's a lot of turrets. So, like, no matter what, somebody is shooting at you. Alright, what's this one be the easiest one? This one's going to be a hurricane. Oh, Anton, you can do it. Easily can do it. Just circle. You know, try decoupling more if you don't really use decouple. Try to just kind of slowly circle them. So instead of like jousting at them, basically just do like a circle strafe. It's a bad habit of mine, but I tend to circle strafe using my lower thrusters. That way they're going technically above me where I'm facing and I can see them easier. Now the Cutlass has I don't suggest using this maneuver a lot, but you can always hit your VTOLs to circle this way and go much faster. Problem is, your forward thrust does not keep up, and your circle starts to extend horrendously because you cannot go forward to counteract. But I found a quick strafe upward can throw people off sometimes. Hey, what do you know? I was right. It's what? Wow, that explosion was so bad it knocked the paint off. Dear CIG, what the hell just happened? Yeah, Bones, that's what I'm thinking. Probably an invisible piece of debris. Well, we still got the mission, and 35 minutes to do it. Negative power. We were very far off from it. I say that. Far off from it. Yeah. I'm gonna chalk that up to Drake Manufacturing. Let me just claim that right quick, while I'm thinking of it. Really just all my Drake ships. Hey, Allie. Yeah, exactly, Slim. Like, I feel like all of us are, collectively saying that right now about a lot of things. Alright, so what do we go do that in? What do we finish up in? Hurricane versus Aurora. Why not? Stock Aurora. Let's do it. Let's go fight a Hurricane and a stock Aurora. Add one. Tim, it's Jack Axton. All one word, no spaces. Pad is that? Pad 1. Hey, Crumpet. Good morning. Yeah, of course, Anton. Like I said, it works. Just be very careful in those debris fields. That's one of the reasons I like the Crusader ones, just because there's a lot less debris around Crusader. But Hurston seems to have some juicy bounties, so we are going to finish off this Hurricane bounty with an Aurora, just for fun. And also to see if I can do it. Oh, thank you, Julius. You know, actually, I don't even know if those like help or not. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's an ego boost, that's for sure. King, there's a quick keybind for it in your this menu. Unfortunately, I have rebound my controls, so I could not tell you what those commands are. Alright, so I think I get to overclock some things as one concession for this. Just, you know, since I'm working with 2 size 1s. What is... Okay, there we go. My God. Oh yeah, sure thing, Tim. Oh, thank you, Julius. Ah, there we go, yeah. Got you there, Tim. Going to assume that's you anyway. Alright, let's go Hurricane versus Aurora. Oh, you guys are gonna make me blush. Well, that's not the guy we're after. Oh, great, he brought his entourage. That's gonna be spicy. Oh, that's a lot of entourage. Now the question, are we allowed to use missiles, or is this just gonna be like a straight Wild West style fight? Is that me? Am I on fire? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta be a little bruised by now, right? Hey, is out of there, and so are we. What's up, my tailpipe? What is that? Cutlass, cutlass, cutlass. Yeesh. Yeah, power, that was my issue. I kept overheating. I kind of took some sort of hit in the beginning. Oh, I mean, Julius, they ever asked me to to record, I would definitely do it. I'd like drop myself on Fiverr or something if somebody needs something recorded. Nelson, it's not actually bound. It's under like flight view. I just have mine set to a mouse button, but just basically gives you a rear view camera. Ooh, yeah, we are a little beat up, aren't we? Whoopsie doodle. Yeah, Anton, they are 2 size 1s. Literally the lowest of the low. Like, it could be worse. They could be like M3As. Oh, I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. Like back when I was in Austin, I used to do like the D&D for beginners table at Adventure League for 5th edition, and I would practice doing different voices for NPCs and stuff as much as I possibly could. Just, to try to make it more interesting for people getting into it. Because there's this thing in D&D called the Matt Mercer effect. And for those of you who don't know, let me back this up a bit. There is a show, fairly popular, called Critical Role, with Matt Mercer and a bunch of people. And I've never really, sat down to actually listen to it or watch it. Like I should. It's done great things for D&D, but it's literally just a bunch of professional voice actors and, actors playing D&D. And, it sounds exciting. People get into it and they love it. But the thing is, these are professional voice actors. So, someone who doesn't really know D&D hears all this. They get so excited. And they go to play, and they actually get kind of disappointed because, they might have a great DM, but, they're not getting this amazing, A-list voiceover experience that they were expecting. And that is no fault of the DM. It's just, people have been exposed to such an amazing cast of voices that, they almost become disillusioned because the thing that they get in real life isn't what they heard. So, a lot of people do their best to make sure that it's as good as they can get. Hey, Bat, negative. We found a rusty can, a couple of rusted nails, some bobby pins, and, oh yeah, and some chewing gum wrappers, because, those have traces of, aluminum/aluminium in them. You know, Anton, I've never used voice attack. There was a guy I used to fly with who did, but he really only ever used it just so he could brag that he was using it. Because, like, we'd be in Discord trying to play Arena Commander, and it's always like, you know, shields forward, shields back, lock missile. And it's like, man, like, if you could really just mute yourself when you're doing that, it would be cool, because that's just clouding out all the, everyone else trying to do this. And voice attack is great, but he literally only used it just so you could be like, look how cool voice attack is, guys, and I'm using it. It's a really, a one-uppy kind of type. I wonder what he's up to these days. But yeah, Mal, like, you know, Matt Mercer is an amazing DM. That's the thing. Like, he's too good. That's kind of the problem. And, you know, problem, I want to use quotation marks there. Because it's not actually a problem. It's just, you know, literally probably the best experience you could start with, and then you have to build from zero. That and, like, okay, so another thing about that, you know, people getting into the D&D for the first time. Dungeons and Dragons is a very vulnerable experience, you know? Like, most of the time, like, you're basically playing this pretend character in front of people either that, you know, with an Adventure League style setup, you know, you don't know, like, it's a bunch of randoms, and, you know, for a lot of people, it's hard to break that dramatic barrier, you know, with friends, let alone just a bunch of randoms. You know, like, it's hard for someone to put on, you know, Zelgor, Warlock of the Forest, in front of people they don't know, especially when they've never played in the first place. So, like, you've got those new person jitters, and, you know, a lot of people are also very anxious in social situations. So, you know, it's hard to deal with that all at once. Especially when you find out the guy, you know, DMing is not like some, you know, professional voice actor in Hollywood who can do 30 different voices that all have nuanced differences and mannerisms and everything else. Alright, so we're gonna go back to... Alright, oh, what? What? Unlimited? I saw that. Oh, thank you, Unlimited. Well, so much for the grind, right, guys? Unlimited, everybody. But tell you what, we're still gonna grind anyway. Although, we're probably gonna knock out 1 or 2 more missions. Oh, thank you, man. That will, oh, right, hold on. We were gonna go trade, or attempt to. Oh, this is gonna be so sad. Alright, let's do that. Let's attempt trading. Negative, Julius, I do not. I've heard the name. I don't know what it is, though. You'll have to tell me more. That's not a bad idea, Julius. I mean, really, that would just be like 3 unauthorized surveillance missions, since there's like 2% combat to those, and they pay 20k now. Oh, that's nice of you, Thomas. Anyone out there who needs a rock or something similar, I would definitely take him up on it. Ah, that is fair, Julius. I mean, there's a lot of PvP stuff, but not a lot of stuff against AI. Oh, hey, my pirate is here. Nice. Although I need to repair it. You know, Wicked, you and me both. Because, you know, a lot of the time it's like, you know, pad 4. Like, it's either pad 4 or pad 1. Very rarely is it any other area. Like, hangar 4. Why not 1, 2, or 3? Like, I doubt there's that many large ships at Everest right now. You know, Mal, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, I've seen people get roasted for trying to not so subtly plug their YouTube stuff, like on Spectrum or Issue Council. That's right, Crumpet. Pad 1. Yeah, I need to replace that engine. After yesterday's hangar door fiasco. All right, I'm thinking Humboldt just to see what they have. Though 045 might not be bad for acetine. Oh, that's right. We are still on fire. Let's see if we can fix that. I guess not. I guess we cannot. Just gonna try again. You know, just to check. I mean, I can fly without an engine. I really like my stealth caterpillar that I've built. Can I at least refuel? Cannot. Okay, that's neato. Neato torpedo. Looks like they took my money. Dylan, I usually do. Unfortunately, they've got that whole, like, you can't claim your ship when it's their thing. It's like, if I go back out here, I just get the store option. I'm not going to be able to, you know, claim it. I've been getting that a lot, where I can't actually do anything with it. So, we'll just take the super popular Best in Show out to Humboldt. Ah, that is true. Julius, everyone on here is pretty nice. We get a minimum amount of trolls, very little salt, and no one has called me a poo-poo pants yet, so. Oh, Wicked, I'm so sorry. Well, you haven't missed much. Really, Dylan? Okay, I will try it out. Okay, here we go. That was delayed. Yeah, that's true. See, that's actually been kind of my issue. Like, you know, with the whole, like, kidney stuff going on. It's like earlier today, like, I took a shower, and I was smoked for the rest of the day, you know? Like, I was weak. It's like, man, I've only been up for 5 hours, but I am ready to go to bed again. Alright, we'll store. Retrieve. All right. Haha, you were right. Thank you, Dylan. I will have to remember that, because holy crap, does it get annoying having to go to other stations. Just a claim, you know? Unfortunately, that's still gonna take a minute, so we are back in the Best in Show cat. The clearly most popular cat for its luxurious skin. Oh, Julius, what are you looking at? Pitch it to me. Looking for like a nation building board game or something more like Risk or what? Yeah, sorry, Crumpet. It's in the backlog of all the requests. Apparently, they had a major backlog, and they didn't look at any of them for like a month. So everyone's still waiting for their stuff to get sorted. So I think I've got like 3 requests currently in. One of those from November. All right, you guys say what you want. I love this skin. I know it's ugly, but I love it. Fuchsia pinstriping and all. Yeah, pretty much, Nelson. Like, okay, that's actually kind of the weird thing, because they set up a lot of the stuff, you know, as work from home. Because let's be honest, a lot of the support is, you know, just emailing. So that's easily something you can do from your couch. And yeah, they got to get into like internal systems to, you know, award badges or get things off and on accounts and whatnot. But you know, like being able to do support is one of the easier things to do. But I think they've been like constantly understaffed as well when it comes to what do you call that? The thing where you email somebody and say, I need help. That's it. Thank you. Customer service. I promise I know words. Ooh, those frames are a little bad.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Granted, you know, 37 different turrets doesn't exactly help. My God, what is? Okay, so whatever it was just at Everest. Yeah, Wicked, like, I'd like an actual purple. Like, either purple or pink. Like, fuchsia's just kind of a halfway, you know? And I feel like they could have put just a bit more on it. Like, I'm really sad that the Caterpillar didn't get a skin this year. I mean, the Carrack was going to win, unfortunately. Like, they really put that seeding in there to make sure that the Caterpillar did not win again. Oh shit, hold on. Give me just 1 second, guys. I got pills to take, so 1 second. All right, there we go. Whew. Keep me alive for a bit longer. Also, hey, Caleb, good afternoon. Happy New Year to you. You know, I say that. I think we've got like 37 New Year's. It's the I always butcher the name, like the Rosh Hashanah, the Gregorian calendar New Year, the Lunar New Year, the fiscal New Year. I feel like there's like one or two more New Years I'm probably missing, but see, if you're ever late wishing someone a happy New Year, you can always pick a different New Year. That's a great thing about New Year's. Yeah, Kai, that is true. I feel like they should have made the white one a glossy white. Ah, that's right, Cody. That's when we get all the fancy skins for the Star Runner and what's the other one? The Freelancer? All right, where are we? Oh, what? What's wrong, Caleb? You don't like different calendar New Year's? It's the one holiday you can never be late on wishing someone. And like there's always the person, who says like, I haven't seen you since last year, and I'm not gonna lie, I was that kid back in school. And I always wondered why none of my teachers thought it was funny. And then I realized I wasn't nearly as funny as I thought I was. I was a totally different kid though. Oh god, I had no material whatsoever. Alright, to Humboldt we go. That's it, Crumpet. Yeah, see you next year. Alright. I'm gonna set that for a low cruise, because before we come in here, I just want to check who we have in the neighborhood. Just to make sure we're not about to get hit by anything too organized. Black Mamba. I wonder, is that a typo or intentional? Hey, we got a limited in here. Same server and everything. All right, yeah. So nothing too bad. If we get hit, it should be semi-random, sort of an organized group. Yeah, Coyote. And like the thing is, like they never really give us like a colorful ship, Like when it is a color, it has to be like the blandest, most drab version. It's like they're scared to actually give us anything with a hue. Like saturation exists in other games. Like I was so tickled when we got the Freelancer Max because it was, orange and white. Like it was a beautiful orange and white. And the Razor. The blue looks pretty good on the Razor. Oh, yeah, Alexander. That would be beautiful. Alright, what angle are we at? Oh, we're pretty much lined up for landing. Neat. Alright, to the left.
Landing complete.
I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. Hey, Hugo. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I'm about to demonstrate why. Oh, yeah, Genesis. Yeah, the mole. Oh my god. The paint job on the mole. Like yeah, the other two they offered were okay, but, like, how are you guys gonna put the best paint job on the base mole? Like, it just looks so beautiful with that orange. Like, they picked the perfect orange. Like, it's still like a gloss industrial, you know, like what you might see on like a bulldozer. You know, Wicked, you'd think they just have like a catalog. It's like, yeah, man, you want like a purple cat? Go for it. So, this is what I'm talking about, although I can't help but notice that fluorine is back down to 235. That's pretty neato, Torpedo. However, you know what? If that's the case, slink on over to SAL2. Yeah, like the mole just has this. The inside tells a story, you know? They did a really good job of telling a story, because the way the mole is set up inside with like the wear and tear, you can tell that it's a well-used but well-loved and maintained ship. Like, it has been out in the black for a long time. That ship has had tons of cleaning, new coats of paint. Like, the cafeteria area, like the lounge alone, is well used. However, it is still well cleaned, well maintained. Like, that ship tells a story that it has been cared for a lot. And despite the use that it's seen, it's still going because it's maintained. And I don't really feel like any other ship quite has that storytelling in the detail, you know? Well, that's the thing, Wicked. They came up with a user-capable paint system 4 years ago. And they said it's ready, we cannot wait to get it into the hands of players, and then they just forgot about it. Because why do that when you can sell skins? Like, Cameral actually had a really good video on it a few months back. But, yeah, like, they've had the system to do it forever. Where you can basically just choose the hex code that you want for certain layers of the ship, and you're good to go. That way you can have, like, org-based paints and everything else. They don't, because if they do that, then they can't sell you a skin. Yeah, that'd be nice. Probably see a lot of people complaining about stepping on the toes of the people who got the advocacy skin. Well, Wicked, you haven't missed too much. It's like 3.0 itself was a huge mess when it first launched. Like, it needed some hot fixes to really get it anywhere playable. Like, 3.0 was so bad for me that I actually took like a 3-patch break. Oh yeah, Moon, he loves that Toby. Which I can't blame him. Like, I watched the video on it, and that thing is smooth. Like, I see why you like it, but yeah, he really likes that eye tracker. I mean, he sells it well, though. Like, really, I feel like you did a better job than Morphologist did as far as, like, you know, a teardown and showing why it's so good. Yeah, I cannot blame the guy. Like, I've seen the videos he's made with that Tobii eye tracker, and that is a flex. That is a powerful flex, and, you know, power to him. Some of us peasants will just do without. I say that. I'm a stickler for my head staying exactly where it is. Yeah, Wicked. Like, I didn't really come back to Star Citizen until like 3.3, so like about 9 months, I want to say. Yeah, see, I got started back in 2014, which is like the 1 point whatever days, back when you could just, you know, walk around the hangar. And then Arena Commander came online, and yeah, that was fun. Then they had 2.0, where you had like 12 frames per second. Couldn't even go to moons or anything. Like, you could basically go to Korea or Kovalex or do the Tessa Bannister missions, which admittedly were really fun. I wish they'd bring her back. Oh. 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 I see we still have this bug. Good job, CIG. Good job. Good job. I'm glad that we can have a ruined economy and still have the thing that you were not able to fix that was ruining trade in the first place. We get to have a double dip on this wonderful Wednesday. Negative, Jacob. There is no cargo to buy. So you know what? Just to check, you know, just to tickle my fancy, we're gonna make a quick trip to ArcCorp 157 to see if I can do my favorite run. Well, that's the thing, you know, I'll go back just to show, like, we were on the Caterpillar, we were able to select the Caterpillar. Negative power, I didn't buy anything. So I figured, since the price of fluorine had actually gone down there, and titanium was at a relative low of 786, then maybe SAL2 might have better. Yeah, Wicked, it'd be nice. I wish I'd just let you spawn at the orbital stations. Yeah, so like we're on the Caterpillar. We have it selected. There's just no commodities to choose from. And since there's nothing to sell, there's no drop down. But yeah. We have it selected as a destination. We're just once again getting the super fun bug of no commodities. Yeah, Nelson, have a good one, man. Get some sleep. Believe me, I know the feeling. I am probably not far behind you. Yeah, because, like, every time there's a patch, I won't have to wake up in the city. Like, I hate to say it, but the cities are stretched out way too far. And even as, like, a cinematic experience, they get tired very quickly. I feel like your first experience at a city should be going down to it, not leaving it. Power, we were at Humboldt Mines. They had fluorine at base price, $235. I'm going to go to ArcCorp 157 and see if I can buy fluorine there. Doubtful, but worth a shot. And then once I do that, I am probably going to log. 'Cause I am starting to feel it. No lie. Hey, Apple. Good afternoon. Oh, Power, sorry, I already made the jump. If I can sell, though, I want to do it at Deacons. Either Deacons or Grim. So, we're gonna see if we can sell, or at least buy, from ArtCorp 157. Hey, Lonix, good afternoon. Oh, Alexandra, I'm sorry. It's just I'm starting to feel it, you know? Like I've pushed myself fairly far as I can go for the day. Honestly, I was ready to fall asleep about 5 hours ago. Well, you know, Power, that probably factors into the issue where there's just no demand or supply. Yeah, Crumpet, go for it. I'll be going to sleep fairly soon. I want to see if my favorite little trade run is viable. And if it's not, I'll just have to log off sad and incomplete. What is fluorine anyway? I don't even know what fluorine is. It is my favorite thing to run, and I have no idea what okay, so turns out fluorine is a chemical element with the symbol F and atomic number 9. It is the lightest halogen and exists as a highly toxic, pale yellow diatomic gas at standard conditions. As the most electronegative element, it is extremely reactive as it reacts with all other elements except for argon, neon, and helium. No idea why they want it, but you know, cool. You know what, Dylan? I'll take that. We'll say it's fluoride instead of fluorine, and people just need them strong teeths in the universe. Whoa, really? More reactive than chlorine? My God. You know, you would think it would be fairly dangerous to freight then, if it's that reactive, but maybe it'll make the whole reactive list later where you can't, you know, mess it up. Whoa, nuclear powers, say what? Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe they should tell you that before they just let you load up a caterpillar with it. I mean, I say that I buy stuff all the time without knowing what it is when it comes to trade. And I know, like, you know, agresium is made up. Yeah, sure thing, Kai. I'll do it with my WoW Blast Desperado. How about that? That should tell us if it's reactive, right? Alright, and since we're coming out super close, make the jump to Daymar. Actually, or Selwyn. We should be able to hit Selwyn from this angle. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe. Haha, we can. Alright. With a grenade launcher. Okay, yeah, we could do that. I feel like the caterpillar could take one grenade launcher. Yeah, that's fair, Alexander. I feel like that's standard procedure in sci-fi. Like, you can make up anything you want to as long as it ends with, like, ite or, you know, eum. Like, unobtainium. Like, I'm sorry, but that's the laziest one to me. Right next to, oh god, what was it? Transformium. From, which Transformers movie was that? I think number 4? Pretty sure it was number 4. You know, Kai, that's funny. Because I can't smell, so, I would never know till I was dead. Actually, I've knocked myself out once upon a time. While cleaning the bathroom, I used too much bleach. That's what I get for having hyposmia. That's it, Apple. That's it. That's the metal right there. Lazy Ridium, uncreative. Alright, 157, don't fail me now. Now, Apple, I would totally buy a copy pasteite. Like, as long as you say it in who the hell is at my 157? Now, it's been claimed, but, what the hell is a Super Hornet doing at 157? I bet they are smack dab. Oh, nope, never mind. I was wrong. They are not on the pad. But yeah, see, Alexander, that's fair. I mean, narratively, that works, too. Nothing is available, therefore unobtainium. I mean, I feel like he stole a lot of stuff for Avatar. I mean, Pocahontas and Dances with Wolves would like to have a word with him. But he also gave us Terminators, so I'll give him a pass, you know? Alright, let's see. Please don't fail me. Coyote, do you feel like they're terminally broken? Haha! Oh, what? 249? 249. You know what? It's something. There is, like, no profit in that, but my god, we're gonna do it anyway. Just to get that fix. 249. Basically making fluorine profits at this, or chlorine profits at this point. Half the buy-in. Or double the buy-in. My god. I promise I can brain think. I also need them to fix the buttons on this thing instead of just being like a weird shell. Ha! Laramie! Ha! Ha ha! No. No. Yeah, power you would think, but unfortunately, CIG doesn't follow that logic, so no. Hey, Havoc. Well, you know, health is still about the same. Still haven't heard back from them. Gonna go to my general practitioner, though. Just to see if there's something I can do about the sleep that I'm always under. It's like either I cannot sleep or I sleep for like the whole day and then I'm sleepy again. But trade-wise, oh god, trade, like my health is A-okay compared to trade because trade is in an absolute gutter at the moment. Yeah, see, Lonix, I'm alright with that. At that point, you call it whatever you want to. It's like it's gonna, you know, show up. Oh, you see, Alex, I don't know if I could really do that with my setup because I have my interact button set up on my mouse. Because on my hooky kooky setup, R and F are my strafe buttons. To strafe up, R, strafe down, F. So I might end up closing it on myself again. I'll give it a go. Hey, Nopa, welcome back. We're actually about to be wrapping it up here in just a little bit. Everything's been alright so far. Yeah, Lonix, funny enough, we actually just got an empty terminal, at SAL2, about 8 to 10 minutes ago. So, yeah, empty terminal bug is still a thing. Not nearly as prevalent? Common. Not nearly as common as it used to be. We'll go with common. But it's definitely still a thing. I wonder if he's gonna be a spicy boy. He is waiting at the appropriate length to catch someone. And he's turning with us without actually targeting us. Oh, it's been so long since I've done the Grimhex swing around. Not nearly as smooth as I would like, but whatever. Whew, not nearly as smooth as I would like. My god, I've got to practice that. It's been so long. Prevalent, thank you. Yeah, Lonix, I don't blame you. I'm gonna... I'm gonna keep trying. I'm just gonna be depressed and angry and salty and butthurt, but I will keep trying. Really though, as well as these missions are paying, like if the point is just to make money, trade's really just kind of out the window. Yeah, see, Alex, that's kind of what happened with my org. We pretty much all went into hibernation, trying to just wait for features to come online, or at least trading that was worthwhile. And we've pretty much been waiting for like a solid year, you know. Yeah, see, Cody, that's it. Like, it's been so long since I've actually had to land a caterpillar at Grim Hex that I don't have like my usual swing routine. You know, it's funny, Lonix, like, it actually becomes like a form of purgatory. It's trying to suss out what, you know, what makes money, what does not. And then, you know, making money, filling the bank account, and then, excuse you, elevator. Yeah, Ali, I'm in the Australian servers. I'll just suicide. Oh, no. That's what it is. It's a 30K. We'll just go ahead and preemptively cut it off. Yeah, Coyote, I should. Although I feel like it's going to be a very non-scientifically supported rant fest. All right, let's jump back into it, sell our stuff, and then be gone. Oh, God no, Kai. The only 30K that was fixed was one that was like client side causing stuff. They pretty much just put a hotfix in that fixes some things. Which is good, like less 30Ks, but yeah, I don't think they'll ever fix 30Ks. Really, 44%? That's pretty impressive, actually. Laramie, probably not. I'm basically just selling this load off. I've got some fluorine in it. And then, that'll be me. Because, like I said, I am feeling it. Hey, look who it is! Yes, Sally. Yavati right now, nothing. Even my favorite route, Fluorine, is pretty much trashed. Very little is available to buy and or sell. My God. 2.8. That should be 2.96. So we made a grand total of about 17,000 off that. So yeah, honestly, Giovanni, I would just do bounty missions or the unauthorized surveillance missions. You're going to make way more money, especially in the amount of time it takes to crack them off than you ever could with trade. And when you take the consideration of your investment risk, yeah, trade right now is the worst possible thing you could do for money, even when it works. Oh yeah, sure thing, Moon. 1 second. So yeah, like, unless you're just trading just to move some boxes around for fun, which, you know, we all do, I would say avoid trade for now. It is the worst possible profession at the moment. Lonix probably not. Oh, what do you know? He says hi back. But yeah, sleep is probably not going to happen. I am tired. Ah, of course he's playing with Toby. Ugh, that is so loud. I'm gonna walk outside. We're gonna go to the little murder hut and then log out. Oh, right, yeah, sorry, I was still in the stream, says hi. Oh, hey, Eric. Oh, you're making me blush. I appreciate it. But I hate to say it, we're actually about to wrap up. I got started later today, but still earlier than what I usually do, and trade was a little prickly. I'm starting to feel it, like, physically. But before I go, we're just going to explore the little hidden murder house under Grimhex. Unfortunately, there is now an invisible wall here, and you can no longer get inside. Unless you can go over the wall? Nope. Okay. Yep. Invisible wall. Hey, Stevie. Oh, man, you caught me as we're about to leave. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Eric, thank you, man. All you guys out there at the plumbing shop, I hope you guys are having a good one. Or at the very least that it's not, you know, too stressful today. And not too cold either, if you're in the northern hemisphere. Yeah, we are going to call it there for the day. Whew, yeah, alright, maybe I'll be able to sleep. My god. Alright, so, once again, for all you guys and gals out there, I want you guys to have fun. Stay safe. Avoid trade, if you can, because it seems to just be absolutely awful these days. And, enjoy yourself and stay warm. And until tomorrow, keep on trucking, guys. Have a good night.